let's move to the next task, which is, okay, I'm going to turn this to white. This is mean that we already did it. This is 2. Next one, trunk ports between switches. Why? Why we need trunk ports? Yeah, I'm going to explain every concept as far as we're going in the lab. This is how you're going to collect all the info, all the experience. So doing trunking between switches because of what? Because we're using multiple VLANs on the switches. Okay? If we didn't use the trunk and we have only, let's just imagine we have only 2 VLANs, VLAN 20, VLAN 20. So we need between all the switches, how many links? 2 links. If we have 3 VLANs, we need 3 links between the switches. If we have 4 VLANs, we need 4 links between all the switches. That's, you're going to waste all the ports in the switches, right? Yeah. So that's why you need a solution to give you the ability to do or to carry the traffic from multiple VLANs from a switch to another switch, okay? This is why the trunk is there. Trunk means I'm carrying traffic from different VLAN from point A to point B. Of course, the trunk protocol here will do what? Will do tagging, okay? It's going to tag the specific VLAN by its number. VLAN 10, we give it VLAN tag 10. VLAN 20, we give it VLAN tag 20. So on and so forth, okay? Unless if you are using the native VLAN, the trunk will leave this VLAN from tagging it, all right? So what's the name of the protocol that will do the tagging here? Actually, we have 2 protocols. We have the ISL, which is Cisco proprietary. It's legacy. We don't use it. It's heavyweight. It has lots of defection. And we have the .1Q. Actually, 802.1Q. That's an open standard protocol. It's a lightweight, supporting quality of service, easy to configure, nice. So this is what we need to configure between our topology, our switch topology in here. But let me just, because we are talking security here, the trunking that we're going to implement between all the switches, there is a method that you can configure trunk as a dynamic way. How? You're already going to change the ports to trunking, right? Because the default mode is dynamic auto. Dynamic means that there is going to be a negotiation between the switches. Negotiation means if I will the port to dynamic desirable mode, what is dynamic desirable? Desirable comes from the verb desire. I want to. So if the port in a dynamic desirable, I'm sending a negotiation to you. But you are in a default mode, which is what? A dynamic auto. So if I send you the negotiation, you will accept it because you are in a dynamic auto. So both me and you will be turned to what? Trunk port. Okay? And if you are a desirable and I am a desirable, we also going to be a trunk. But if I am a dynamic auto and you are a dynamic auto, we're not going to be a trunk because dynamic auto won't send any negotiation from here to there. Okay? Cool. That's it regarding this dynamic auto and dynamic desirable. But for security wise, don't use the DTV. What's the DTV? The DTV is what we just said to each other now. Dynamic auto, dynamic desirable, negotiation. I need to stop this behavior. Take it from me, guys. In a production network, don't leave anything for the dynamic. Dynamic means it can change anywhere in the future. It could cause you a problem, something you need to troubleshoot, something will just, don't do this. Hard code anything that you can in your network. Hard code your configuration manually. Don't leave something for the dynamic way. This is important, especially if you are talking security. Okay, now guys, right now, Ibrahim will take the switch 117 and 90 and 90 and 80.
Okay.
Okay, and 90 and 95. Just look at me, look at me, look at me. We'll take this path.
Okay.
Okay, Kakar will take this path.
Okay.
Okay, so you will configure this link, this link, this link. Kakar will do what? Will do this link, this link.
Okay.
Okay, how you configure the trunking? Simple. You go to the port under the interface level. You will say switch port trunk encapsulation. Because this is layer 3 switches and it's still working by the two protocol, the ISL and the 20Q, you have to specify which encapsulation you're going to use. So you say switch port encapsulation dot 20Q, and then you turn the port to do what? The trunking. And then you close the negotiation by say switch port no negotiate. I will just tell it for you to just, yeah. This is the template. I'm going to open 90 as example. I'm taking any random port, which is interface E00. You can say switch port trunk encapsulation .20Q. Simple. Enter. This is the first command. I'm not going to apply the command. I'm going to leave it for you. Switch port trunk encapsulation .20Q and switch port mode trunk. This is the second command. Okay? I'm not going to apply it. And then switch port no negotiate. I'm going to say this. No negotiate. Don't forget this one. This is going to turn off the negotiation. Sorry?
Switch encapsulation .1Q, right?
Yeah, switch port, I will say it again. Switch port trunk encapsulation .20Q. This is default syntax. Switch port trunk encapsulation .20Q.
Switch port to disable the
Negotiation?
Yeah.
Switch port no negotiate. The thing that you need to do is to verify if the port is already turned to the trunk or not by using the command do show interface trunk.
Okay.
Do show interface trunk.